Okay. Alright. Time to do some post-game stuff. And maybe do some raids if people are into it. Hello?
Hey guys.
Now it's time for the post-game.
Oh, I got Pokemon Shield the other day. I've already done the first three.
Not bad. Congratulations, you won.
Sorry, I needed to refresh. Sorry, I needed to mute the video.
Hey,
Alright.
you were right, Big. The City of Stones arc was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray, I got the mustard ball.
Oh yeah, so to explain why we had all those gargoyles avatars, it's because I had suggested that for I suggested Lexington for Josh because it fit him to a T, and then I brought up how remember in that one community group we were in on Smashboards we had the Who We Are thread.
Uh-huh. I remember.
That's basically what it turned into.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. That was like years and years ago. But I know the general concept. It's like to be honest, I haven't watched Gargoyles at all. So, like it's been on the back burner for quite a while. That's like I can say that for a lot of shows in general. It's like,
oh, you need to watch it. You can drop it after like the first two seasons of season 3 though.
oh yeah, season 3 is when it like kind of goes to shit or whatever.
Yes, but there's also the fact that even the creator himself has said that those episodes past those first 2 episodes are not canon.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's like they tried to soften it up and whatnot, and it backfired.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people didn't like it.
I mean, to be fair, when you go into Gargoyles, it's like it's the quote unquote edgy show on the Disney block. So people expect, more dark themes and whatnot. And if it's like they soften it up, it kind of defeats the purpose.
Yep.
I mean,
It was basically Disney's Batman the Animated Series.
Yep.
Oh, and curiously enough, they actually have the banned episode on Disney Plus.
The one with the gun, right?
Yes.
That is actually pretty topical these days. Like, don't play with guns,
And it was also very major character development for Broadway because he was the one that shot the gun.
Yeah, something like he was a big fan of guns, but until that situation, he became terrified of them.
No, it's like he didn't really grasp the
weight of.
I guess you could say the weight of using a gun because like he liked like all the like the detective movies and such. In fact, there are times where you'll actually see him wearing a trench coat.
All right.
And it's still hilarious to think that this is the same guy who voiced him voices Patrick.
Yeah, I saw that clip and I was like, wait, isn't that Patrick's voice?
It sure surprised me.
Yes, I am. So wait, are they going to be putting the Master Sword up or something?
What is this, Breath of the Wild? It kind of looks similar to that.
They are going to return the Sword and Shield.
This is secretly a Zelda game. Where's Ganon?
This whole area looks like where the Master Sword would be.
Where's Ganon? I want to throw my fishing rod at him.
And the best thing is, you actually do have a fishing rod.
For one more battle. Sure. Alright, what's my team? Okay, ice cream. I'm gonna kill him with ice cream.
Hop really wants that salty one back.
I mean, salted ice cream is a thing, so... like salted caramel and stuff like that.
And sea salt ice cream.
Yeah, I thought that was something Kingdom Hearts made up, but apparently that's a real thing.
And it's good.
I've yet to try it.
Yeah, me neither. I've heard like of weird flavors in like Japan and stuff, like wasabi and lobster and stuff like that. I'm thinking, what? Like, I'm not making this up. They have like, it's kind of similar to Kit Kats, where they have like strawberry and wasabi and stuff like that, and like tea leaves.
That's some weird flavors.
Indestructible ice cream. Snorlax. You know what? Oh no, I'm at a disadvantage. Oh wow, that did nothing.
It must have thick fat if it took that little damage from ice attacks.
I'm pretty sure it's more so it's high special defense.
That too.
Let's see. Okay, this better not happen like last time where I got like paralyzed and a critical hit all because I missed cross chop. Remember when that happened? I was kind of pissed off.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it's like, how do you miss a Snorlax? I'm just imagining like the Snorlax just like performing like some athletic flips, you know? Hey, Hammer Arm. I was not expecting Hammer Arm. Okay. The hail stopped. Not on my watch, pal. Hail to the king! I like how it's called snow warning, even though this isn't technically snow. Oh,
Yeah, kind of funny.
really? I was hoping you'd be clever and saying, oh, I KO'd the Snorlax.
Oh, I actually saw an interesting theory about the Zelda series as a whole recently.
What would that be?
Because of Demise's curse, they're actually stuck in basically in a temporal stasis. And that's why technology doesn't evolve, but they have lost technology at the same time.
Oh.
It might also explain why there's like so many incarnations of Link and Zelda and stuff. Like,
Well, no, the Demise thing explicitly explains that part.
yeah, but they're like, it's not. It's like way too much of a coincidence. You know what I mean? It's
Well,
like,
no, he actually said that an incarnation of him would follow the spirit of the hero and the royal bloodline until the end of time or something like that.
no. I mean, like, you don't think it's like pure coincidence that every incarnation Link is the same? You know, teenage, blonde-haired, Hyrulean.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure that was what the curse kind of entailed. Unless you can't Link to the Past, where he has pink hair.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna start a petition to get Link back his pink hair back. He needs pink hair.
Okay.
I mean, why the hell not?
Yeah, why not?
Anyway, time for some chicken. Wow. That actually took a hit better than I was expecting. The hail stopped. I like the lighting in this area. It's like that moody evening kind of lighting.
It seriously reminds me of some of the scenes from Breath of the Wild. Like, the Deku Forest, or the Forest Glade, or whatever the hell it was called.
Boom Burst. That's actually a great move, but not on Rillaboom.
It reminds me of that too.
Inteleon.
That's why I thought immediately of like the Master Sword and such. As it looks like exactly where Zelda put the Master Sword at.
Yeah.
It's kind of coincidental because you get a sword and shield here. Also, if you want to stretch it further, there's wolves. You know, Link turns into a wolf in that one game. By the way, am I the only...
another dog.
Yeah. You know, I find it really weird that Twilight Princess and Okami were, like, released in the same year, and I think, like, in the same month, too. Because they have, like, a similar premise where you play as a wolf in a adventure game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that had to
I
be...
about that.
Like, that had to be, like, pure coincidence.
Yeah, it must have been.
And there's, like, even similar mechanics, too. Like, for example, digging stuff.
And you could actually argue that the whole brush system is actually not that far from Midna. Remember how she could basically do wicked weaves to entrap people?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while since I played Twilight Princess, but I remember the wolf combat being different from Okami. Like, Okami's more comparable to something like a more simplified version of, like, Devil May Cry or Bayonetta or something like that. Like, I say more simplified because you only have one combo as your standard attack instead of, like, a whole list. But the whole, the whole Celestial Brushing compensates for that.
Pull my woofy trigger. Oh!
Nice. Wait, it still uses an attack? Oh, it unfroze itself.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens. You, like, freeze the opponent and then they immediately thaw out. That's happened to me, like, more than it should. And Cramorant.
Oh, so Josh, I got Red to start looking at Asuka and Tekken. I gave him an overview video.
Oh, that's cool.
Doc.
I gotta play him sometime. I've yet to do that.
I caught a Barboach and I named it May.
Barboach?
Mm-hmm.
Like May from Guilty Gear?
Yes. I also caught a Cupchew. I named him Edelist, or Rivals of Aether.
Right. I'm kind of disappointed that there's no dolphin Pokemon yet, because that would have been perfect.
Oh, actually, no. Otherwise, no. You can get a shiny Wailord.
Oh man, I never made the connection before. Like a giant pink whale.
Yes. Just Yamada.
Congratulations.
I would so call it that if I ever get a pink Wailord.
You cheeky thing.
Let's see here. What else do I have? Oh, I mean, I named Grookey Unga.
I said last time you should have named it Potemkin if you want to keep up the theme or something.
No, it was really more of a reference to Leo Whitefang.
Oh, okay. Well, to be fair, the hair's kind of similar.
I mean, the meme is that people call him like a gorilla character. Think like Asriel.
He's brain dead. I get the joke.
Well, it's not even that he's brain dead. It's just that his damage is Unga. Because if he was brain dead, he would have been top tier.
So, what are you youngins doing here? What are you, from the south all of a sudden? The rusted sword and the rusted shield back in their place. We were. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, totally. 100%. It's no big deal. Yeah, we're best friends with the furries now, okay?
You think the two of you are besties?
Anyway, return to Rusted Shield. Yeah.
Apparently there's like 50 different English accents.
Yeah, there's like... English is a very widespread language, so I would not be surprised by that.
No. I mean in England.
Oh, in England.
That's a lot.
Uh-oh.
I like that. That's like a good picture-taking opportunity.
What the hell is with his hair? What the fuck?
They've got the most ridiculous hair.
Oh yeah, you're seeing these people. Oh, wait till you hear their names.
Well, it's like, good. I even wrote an interview. Internet review. The awful book was full with lies, so he gave it 1 star. Man, these guys are evil. I am Squidward, and I am Shilbert. We are the new kings
Swordward.
Swordward. Like, I see that as Squidward. We are the new kings of Galar. We are descendants of the first kings. Uh-huh.
What the fuck are you guys?
I like how his hair is just flopping over. Man, this guy's put Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist to shame.
Well, to be honest, Shieldburst actually looks more like appropriate for a Yu-Gi-Oh character.
He does.
Swordward took the Hey! We just returned him.
Basically, you know what I'm actually now starting to picture their voices like? You remember the Paradox Brothers from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
And they should just speak like in rhyme, completing all their sentences.
Oh goodness, such a plebeian, and yet so pushy. If it's really so important to you, perhaps we should settle this with a battle. We're celebrities who buy battles for twice what they're worth. What does that... Yeah, these guys are something. Why is his hair flapping like that?
Like,
honestly, it's like, if you're celebrities, why am I just now hearing about you guys?
they're like those pompous jerks that are totally unlikable.
Time to kick some ice.
Obviously, you fight Swordbert in Pokemon Sword.
冻子不许走。
No, my ice cream! I shall get my revengeance.
At what level do you get? What level does it evolve into the triple scoop?
47?
69. Oh,
Nice.
meteor assault! That
yeah,
looks like
47.
I'm imagining that in like a finishing move in a fighting game or something. Like if they ever make a
It does look like one.
like
Actually, you know what? It reminds me of Sins.
I kind of wish they would make a Pokken tournament too, because I do like the premise of the Pokemon fighting game.
Me too.
But I feel like the circumstances around it kind of shot in the foot, so to speak. Like, I think it was just released in a really bad time in general. For, like, arcade games and Nintendo and whatnot.
Well, I think that's also why they put it on the Switch.
Yeah, it gave it a second chance.
Honestly, I'm just wondering where the hell is Xenoblade X?
I'm still waiting on that.
I don't know. Like, I know the Xenoblade Chronicles X actually makes extensive use of the pad, so if they had to port it to Switch, they need to do a decent amount of, like, reworking. Otherwise...
Well, at least it wouldn't be as bad as trying to port over Star Fox Zero. That's almost impossible.
Yeah, I can see that being impossible. Like I said, they need to rework how the controls work in order to do that. And even then, it's questionable if they would actually do that. Because Star Fox Zero is a really divisive game.
The other thing also is that I don't think we'll see like in Xenoblade X port until X2 is announced.
Maybe.
And they've already hinted that it's a thing. If I recall.
They did.
I mean, they have to make a sequel at some point because the game, stops on a cliffhanger. They gotta wrap stuff up.
And that's honestly why I would not rule out Elma for a future Smash game.
Right.
I still want to see her in.
Because she is most likely going to be the protagonist of what's likely to be a trilogy.
Right. I hope it's not like as bad as Shenmue got. Like, oh my god.
Part of the problem, from my understanding, with Shenmue is that it was dated on arrival.
Oh yeah, like a few years later, there was like Grand Theft Auto what was it, San Francisco or something?
San Andreas.
San Andreas, that's it. And yeah, they're kind of bit in the ass. And there's all
Yeah, because it's like it kind of did everything you did, but more, and then Yakuza also came out.
yeah, that's kind of the unfortunate situation. And it kind of like the problem with Shenmue is that it's just simply too ambitious. Like they wanted like at least 6 games in the Shenmue series, and he wanted them all in like a quote unquote saga.
Ironically, the Yakuza series did just that with 7.
Exactly. Like Kiryu's story is pretty much finished, and now they're switching over to a new protagonist.
Complete with playing in a Dragon Quest game.
Yeah, it's like,
And I like how you get to fight literal human trash.
like, in case you haven't noticed with like Yakuza 7, it's like in Japan it's called Yakuza 7, like it implies it's a straightforward like new installment. But the localized name is like Yakuza Like a Dragon, implying it's like a type of reboot or spin-off or whatever. Which
I think they didn't want to mess up with potential marketing, because it's going to be an RPG and not like what the other games are.
that's what I'm getting at. It's like they're probably aware that it's going to be radically different from past Yakuza games, and they don't want to annoy people.
Well, you don't want to risk alienation. If they see it as a spin-off, it's a lot easier for them to digest.
That's a good way to go about it.
Stupid clang clang. I'm gonna turn this thing into a Guilty Gear.
It's like how the 3DS Pikmin game is just called Hey Pikmin.
Have they ever clarified if that's the quote-unquote true
That's not
Pikmin
Pikmin 4. That's not Pikmin 4.
It's not.
Like, I got the impression like there was something lost in translation, because we have not heard of Pikmin 4 in like forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Trust me, Arlo has been very pissed with them on that.
Like
Yeah,
I said, I get the impression that someone like mistranslated something.
Well, if that were the case, wouldn't have like Source Gaming or others have found out by now if that was really the case?
It's just like you promise that a game is ready, and you say nothing for like what, 6 years or something like that. It's like it's not finished if you say go suddenly quiet for several years. And we got no like footage or screenshots or even like an update of what's going on. Sheer cold, no.
That actually reminds me is that what I can actually see happening now that Mario and Luigi series is kind of dead, we might actually get to have an old Paper Mario again.
Maybe.
maybe.
You took back the rusted shield.
Oh, he does the JoJo pose too.
Victorious. Oh no! How could you? You lost the floppy hair guy. You lost to Squidward! Something on your mind, boy? You weren't concentrating at all during our battle. That sounds more like a weird Wario. I'm sorry.
Something on your mind, boy? You weren't concentrating at all during our battle. Now that there I was going for Squilliam.
Yeah, that was totally Squilliam.
That's just what Artful came many years ago. What a Garrus
Oh, by the
Brute.
way, so did I tell you what I actually ended up naming my trainer?
What?
Nia.
Nia.
Yeah.
Angry Scott Cat.
Oh, Angry Welsh Cat.
Angry Welsh. Welsh Cat.
Incidentally, because I actually ended up right now, she's dressed up like Morag.
So you're kind of like kind of getting a bit confused there, pal. Of course. So I guess I gotta beat up weirdo hairdo guys.
Yep.
I swear this was a plot of one game.
Where you gotta beat up random guys with like weird hairdos.
Yes. Oh, it's Bobobo.
Oh.
Let me find the Pokemon Center.
Well, I for one hope that we'll get news on Pikmin 4 at some point. I like that series. Have you guys played Pikmin?
Yes.
I played a little bit of it. I never really got into it, but I love the like. But I
Listen.
like the concept of the games. Like Can I talk?
Sorry.
But yeah, like I'm a big fan of wildlife and stuff like that. So it's kind of weird. Like I should be into Pikmin, but I never got around to it. Maybe it's because I have other things to take care of. Like
Pikmin 2 was kind of hard.
I think my
Yeah.
issue right now is that Nintendo stuff is kind of on the back burner. Like in recent years, I've kind of gotten tired of Nintendo, and I wanted to expand my back. I don't know what's the right word. Expand.
You want to experience New Horizons coming out March 20th, 2020.
Yeah, I guess New Horizons. It's like I want to try out more stuff, you know.
Yeah, because like you went like I remember like you got sick of Fire Emblem and you basically your Nintendo RPG of choice became Xenoblade, which is a very good choice.
Right.
Yes.
I got sick of Fire Emblem. I got sick of like the Mario games because isn't that period where they got too repetitive. I kind of lost interest in the Zelda games. What am I doing? All right, head to.
Meanwhile, we're all waiting for Metroid Prime 4, and then I don't know if you heard the rumors about 2 Metroid games coming.
Yeah, one's a remake and one's like a quote-unquote remaster of the Prime trilogy.
Yeah.
That has been rumored for a while, but I would not be surprised if they did that to hold off on like. Okay, head to?
It'll probably be one to help please the investors, and the other is to show that yes, we remember that the series exists.
Right. Where's the Wedge Hearts Pokemon Research?
East of the Pokemon Center. You don't have to go anywhere.
Oh. Okay, that's convenient. I thought I had to go to like some other town or something.
You're good.
I can never remember the names of these towns. I'm sorry. Here.
Oh, Flair, did you see the news that I am now certified an Amazon Web Services Cloud Practitioner?
Really?
Mm-hmm. I can put that on my resume.
Congratulations again, Big.
And that also means I don't have to take a test next week.
She's my assistant. I've been keeping all the wishing stars that Chairman Rose have been gathering here in the lab.
Assistant? Well, you know what Twitter's going to say about that.
More like assistant. Ah!
Ah,
Yeah.
You're Paprika, the champion, right? I'm really glad I met you. It's an honor, truly. Come here for a moment, would you? There's something I want you to have a look at. Ooh, better be flashy. You remember my power spot detector, right? It detects places where Dynamaxing is possible. Basically, when there's a huge concentration of Galar particles, the reading spike. And that's how I figured it out. Ooh. It looks more like she's making some sort of remix on like Audacity or something.
You know, when I actually saw this, I'm just like, what are they reading?
Yeah, it doesn't help that it's in like, I don't know, Pokenese or something like that. Like some sort of weird, ambiguous language.
You know, I think you can actually decode it.
I would not be surprised if you could decode it as like little, like inside jokes from the developers or something. Because I know sometimes that happens. Whoa! She's murdering that phone! Alright. Like, she's like hammering on that phone. You can't fly there yet. What? Okay.
you're just looking at the map for now.
Maybe she's getting into a fight on Twitter. Like she's having an argument on who's the best waifu or something like that.
I hope someone's already made a
Everyone knows it's Misato.
Someone make a gif of that.
Or maybe she's just playing... Maybe she's just playing like some sort of gacha game, but she's doing it like the most hard way possible.
Maybe. Also, I like those sketches of Gloom, Pholix, and Onyx on that billboard.
Oh boy, this is getting me.
By the way, I saw that they made Surf a TR move.
Oh, Oh,
Yeah, because it's kind of redundant to make it an HM. Like, they've scrapped HMs entirely, and it's like, yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, because let's face it, Cut was the most unnecessary thing in our series. Actually, no, I take that back. Strength, Rock Smash, Flash, especially Flash.
I kind of like how Sun and Moon handled it, where it's like they replace it with, like, the riding Pokemon and stuff like that.
They went with the public option.
Like, that's a good compromise, I think, instead of just scrapping the concept entirely. Because in case you haven't noticed, like, pretty much all the puzzles relating to Rock Smash and Strength and whatnot are completely gone.
yeah. Kind of takes away the fun of revisiting old places to find new things thanks to the HM moves.
And then never mind the fact that, it wasn't uncommon to have an HM slave. And my god, look at the size difference between those two.
Yeah, apparently Milo's actually kind of short. Like, he's a muscular manlet.
So, basically a ginger Mexican.
Even a farmer does a body good.
I mean, I'm just like looking at the legs between Milo and Piers, and I'm just like, it's almost like two of them.
That kind of reminds me of that picture of him and Nessa, and like Nessa's like a head taller than him. And it's like, whoa, really? I'd expect the opposite, because, Milo's a fairly muscular guy.
You see, like, all that planting and harvesting is good for his buns and thighs.
Yeah, buns and thighs.
Yeah, buns and thighs. Pierce looks like he hasn't gotten sleep in I don't know how long.
Yeah, that's kind of a theme with, like, dark type specialists. Have you noticed? It's like for some reason, they don't get enough sleep.
Yeah, I noticed that with the Dark Kahuna too.
Nah, he's just depressed. Like, he knows his job is shitty, but, he's got to pay the bills still.
I honestly kind of picture him sounding like either Eraserhead or Cody from Street Fighter. Okay, there's a BDSM joke to make here.
Be careful not to get stomped.
Okay, this is getting weird now. And now we're just getting a bunch of girls that are growing giant. What is this?
Hey, Milo has Appleton. In Sword, he would use Flapple.
Is this the Rumble Roses sequel we've been waiting for?
Maybe?
This is secretly the Rumble Roses and Godzilla crossover.
The crossover we didn't know we wanted, but we needed.
Why would you use Snipe Shot, idiot?
Because it's Hop. Max Knuckle!
Maximum Heat Knuckles attack.
Oh, man. That's unfortunate.
Wow, that didn't do much. Iron Fence.
Oh, so I don't know if you saw me post this, Flair, but apparently Frozen 2 is in 88% of theater screens in South Korea. Not 88% of theater screens.
Really? I guess it's not that big deal in South Korea.
No, actually, basically they're looking to file this as basically violating antitrust laws in South Korea.
Oh my god, that did a lot of damage.
Just because of the fact that basically means Disney has 88% of the movie theater market share at this time.
I don't know if I like that. Disney having that kind of power.
No, nobody does. Everybody's been like this, especially since the Fox acquisition.
Yeah, people are a bunch of bootlickers about it too. It's like, I don't know what is it with some people, but they're hell-bent on defending this.
Hey, it just means I can get Patty and Selma in Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
I would laugh if that actually happened.
Honestly, just the idea of like a Dragon Ball Fighters type of Simpsons fighting game.
Oh, that would be crazy.
This is like some Mugen shit, you know? Alright, time to freeze this bitch.
By the way, there's actually been a rumor that Simpsons might end in the next year.
I doubt that.
Well, there's part of the problem that they're now going to have to really start confronting is that, you know, the cast is getting older. We lost Christina Ricci.
Yeah, that's that, but it's The Simpsons. They're never going to cancel it as long as it keeps making money.
Well, let's just put it this way. She did a lot of the characters in that show. Basically, imagine if we lost Tress MacNeille, you've lost like 75% at least of the women in that show.
Oh man.
Okay, so we just basically saved Milo's girlfriend.
Look you.
Milo used
To
run.
revive. It's standing.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to really care, but then again, it's a Serena, so... I like how those Potex are so blatant with Serena. It's like, oh, it wants to stomp on you and it's gonna cackle about it.
Well, definitely name that one Ivy.
Yeah, it's basically the Pokemon that drinks all your Pepsi and calls you a bitch.
I can just picture that. That's hilarious.
Bitch.
Yeah, and that would be 100% in character. Milo's rare lead card. Little Serena. See? See, they're dating.
Well, she wouldn't.
Yeah, I keep getting confused as to what the hell was on Milo's forehead, and I realized those are eyebrows.
Right. Oh, look, it's Squidward.
Wow, wow, wow. Looks like that Dynamax nonsense has that down.
Anyone else find it funny they just randomly appear behind that desk?
You know, it would be funnier if we were just all casual about it. Yeah, can I have some popcorn and a large Coke? What?
Yeah, basically, it's just like you look at these guys, and I am just like, if this were real, I would have called the police.
I would have taken a photo because, my God, their hair's ridiculous. I especially.
So first of all, I would take a picture of them, then call the police.
I just like their hair. It's like the developers added physics to their hair because they knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah, it'd look even weirder if the hair was all stiff.
Well, we wouldn't notice it. That's the thing. We wouldn't notice that it was all stiff. Instead, we all notice the fact that it's constantly flopping around.
Like I said, they added physics to their hair.
Wait, did you say celebrity bottoms?
They did.
And then meanwhile, Paprika's just there smiling.
Yeah,
You can't read her face.
That's nice.
It's not as bad as Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Oh, Sun and Moon, it was just like, how are you constantly having the constant facial expression?
They've been through some shit.
I won't allow it.
Well, it would definitely explain, though, why Paprika is just basically, spicy.
Right. I kind of wish there was an option to give her, like, wild, messy hair, but, go full-on neat. Explain exactly what happened. Sword and Shield weirdos. And Piers. Spike Mouth. I'm an ex-gym leader. I can be whatever I want. It's not that weird. What, is he now going to start his official band career? Because honestly, I would listen to his album if it's like, on par with Slayer or whatever.
You should check out his SoundCloud.
I'm imagining, like, Piers, like, posting, like, a hot tweet on Twitter or something like that. It's like, yo, check out my SoundCloud. Look at his face.
I like his face.
Dynamax and running wild. There's no way I can simply sit and buy and watch. What do you say, Paprika? Let's head to one of the stadiums. I want to chase after those two weirdos. I run a net for sightings of them. So basically, we're doxing them. Cool.
He'll be back.
Okay.
So I guess I gotta go to the other stadiums and kick their ass.
Yep. Check your map and go to wherever gym you want to go.
Okay, I get the premise now.
Yeah, think of it as revisiting all the gym leaders so you can prepare accordingly.
Alright. So, I guess I'll go in order because why the hell not?
That's what I did too.
So, in this case, Nessa. Alright. Hullberry, I think that's it.
I love you too.
Dog.
You're first.
Dog!
Aw.
Anyway, time to make a splash! Things are pretty dangerous here. Hey, Nessa.
I actually like how they give the gym leaders in this game more dialogue.
Right. That was my complaint with like X and Y in particular.
Oh God, like I barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I don't remember any of the X and Y gym leaders. They were just like there. You know what I mean? They were just there to fill a quota. Oh, Gyarados.
I remember Lady Karina and Wolfric.
I remember that one fairy type gym leader that had like the weird alien eyes. What's her name? I forget her name, but she was like freaky as hell.
Oh, your Rillaboom reminds me. I was actually listening to Shino Ringo on the way home from the exam today.
Oh, cool.
And honestly, depending on the song, it's like sometimes she likes to do like the soft jazz that you hear in like Utada's recent work.
Oh, I love when she does soft jazz.
Oh no.
Freeform jazz. Go for the head smash. Stone Edge, head smash, rock slide, something. Rock tomb, okay.
Throat chop!
Throat chop! Chronic chop
Rock
action!
Tomb. That's actually a good choice as Rock Tomb.
Yeah, it may be water type, but water type doesn't resist rock type attacks.
well, more specifically because Gyarados is part flying.
Yeah.
Oh, he Dynamaxed.
Oh, Woodhammer. That was one of my favorite moves with my Chestnut.
Yeah, Woodhammer is great. I especially like how comical it is because it's just literally a giant wooden mallet.
Yeah.
And I honestly still think that Chestnut gets all the wrong hate for all the wrong reasons. But that also it's also a daily reminder that people would rather play DPS anyway instead of a tank.
I don't
I
see
really
what's.
like Chestnut.
I don't see the problem with Chestnut. Like, I'm kind of get more shit with, like, Delphox and stuff like that.
Delphox was disappointing.
I mean, to be fair, it's a decent battler. Like, you know, it's got a solid special attack and whatnot, but it's, like, it's weird looking.
I meant more like by design. Like, for me, I honestly just kind of picked a Pokemon that look cool.
Like,
By the way, I just noticed that girl in the back, like, her eyes are spaced way too far.
It does look that way.
oh, he did the dance! Shit! Yay! Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.
Oh, that's the dance.
I had to do it. I had
This
to.
is, like, it's definitely straight from that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a rep to it.
Oops.
Technically speaking, that might be considered the first vocal track in a Zelda game.
I mean, it's catchy, so I'm not complaining. It's like catchy in an earworm sort of fashion.
I think that's the entire point of it, though, because you're in a store.
Kind of reminds me of Persona 4, you know, with the
Oh, the
whole
store
Junez
game.
thing.
And I face out, I hold out, I reach out for the truth all my life, digging to seize the whole moment, yeah.
The shop theme in Twilight Princess?
Oh, when you go to Malamart.
Ah, that song.
No, like I was referring to the Persona 4 with like the Junez song. Everything, you know that thing.
Everything's green and your Juness.
I'm still waiting for a PC port of Persona 4. I don't know what Sega's like. Can Sega not do it themselves or outsource the port?
I mean, with Atlas, there's even though they're technically subsidiary, they're still treated like their own entity.
I guess it depends on how the whole ownership works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can tell you that if Sega had full control, they would have done this like last year.
Right. It's like I said, Atlas, despite being subsidiary, you know, still runs independently. Like they still handle their own releases and whatnot. And Atlas, it doesn't really seem interested in the PC market at the moment because aside from like
It's not that big in Japan, although it's building up.
I mean, it still doesn't hurt to have the option, you know?
I mean, my friend from Japan actually has a pretty good PC himself. Although you could almost argue that he's kind of a Westaboo when it comes to games.
Hi, Torgal.
You mean someone in Japan who's into Western stuff?
Well, at least Western games. Like, he was pretty excited for, like, Titanfall 2, for example.
I mean, Hideo Kojima is basically a Westaboo. And it's really blatant with, like, the games he develops.
So, yeah, my friend also told me that he actually liked the English localization of, like, some of the titles in Tekken 7 and thought they were better than the Japanese version.
Right.
Interesting.
Like he said, it's like 2D is better was one of them, and he said like in the Japanese version it wasn't as funny. I will tell you this: is that if there is one thing that English localizers are experts at, it's comedy.
Oh, yes.
I think my issue with, like... I don't know how to describe this best, but, like localizations, they insist on keeping the same sort of, like, inflection as similar to the Japanese one, and it kind of ruins a lot of scenes. And I get that in certain circumstances, it's like,
You almost have to do that in some cases.
yeah. And it's like sometimes their voice direction is being from like a Japanese, voice director or whatnot.
It's usually being compromised because it's like you're asking them to speak in a way that doesn't really happen in English.
This was more blatant like in the 90s. Like, have you ever seen like weird voice acting in like Capcom is a good example with like Resident Evil and Mega Man 8 and whatnot. It's because the voice actors were from Japan. Like, they got native English speakers from Japan. That's why that's why they sound kind of off.
Oh, that actually reminds me is that I would just like to see if, like, especially in anime dubs, they could try to be a little more liberal with the script within reason. Like, I actually heard that the English dub for Sailor Moon, the Viz one, one of the critiques it does get is that it sticks a little too much to the script, but apparently Crystal actually improves on the script.
Yeah, that's kind of the trapping people make. Is like they want to be faithful to the localization. They want to be faithful to the original script, but at the same time, it's like there's got to be changes between different languages. It's unavoidable.
In some cases, it can be outright hard if it's long running. Like, imagine trying to check everything for One Piece to make sure you don't accidentally make a dub-induced plot hole.
Oh yeah, I know One Piece was infamous for that because of the 4Kids dub.
Yeah, like they skipped the episode with the whale. And yes, that whale did not come to be relevant again for years.
But at the same time, if they had to dub that, they were pretty much screwed because they had to make up some contrived reason.
Mm-hmm. And then they had to skip one entire arc because it was too violent.
And that created another plot hole where Nami just randomly becomes sick.
No. Like it's just kind of like they basically start with a narration at the beginning saying that Nami got sick or something, and now they're heading to Drum Island.
Yeah, but it still sounds contrived. Cause it's like,
oh no, it is. But it's just like if you know, it's super obvious they skipped that. And like I read the manga for that portion. Yeah, I could see why they couldn't do it because one of the characters was extremely sadistic and would have been too much for a Y7 show.
Like with One Piece, the 4Kids stuff with One Piece, it was basically a mistake. Like they were aware that was a mistake.
Yeah, basically what happened was that
it was like
it was a licensing deal. They had to take One Piece at the same time.
They had no choice, and that kind of bit them in the ass in the long run because all those edits and whatnot, like that cost money. Like they didn't. It wasn't for free.
It's pretty clear they didn't want to do that.
I mean, to be fair on the voice actors, they at least still tried as usual, but at the same time, you got the impression like they did not want to do it.
Now, that being said, though, they seemed to love when they got to do Mr. 2. Like, when it gets into, like, for the very flamboyant characters, they love doing the flamboyant characters. They will not hold back. Remember Harley?
Yeah, if you got the chance to, like, voice, like, a hammy or flamboyant character, I think you would probably take
it. It's acting heaven.
I would have fun with it.
I'm just, like, honestly, a lot of people probably interpreted Harley as, like, gay or something like that, even though they didn't really go one way or the other on that. But it's just, like, they're going to have fun with it. Like, I remember they loved basically doing Mr. 2. And Mr. 2 was an Okama.
I gotta see a scene with him sometime.
No, you have no need.
I will tell you this: when it comes to One Piece, don't watch the anime. Read the manga.
Okay.
And you can actually read the entirety of One Piece on the Viz app, on the Shonen Jump app.
Right. When it comes to One Piece ending, apparently they're gonna end it like they have a rough idea when they're gonna end it, like 5 years or something like that. Mm-hmm. But I'm kind of still skeptical about that because they've said similar statements for like years. And it's like, I don't know, it's like I'm not 100% convinced it will actually end by that time, but I could be perfectly wrong, you know? Because you know how businesses are. They could always like change their mind because, you know, it's a popular anime / manga. And they might might force them to push out a few more episodes. Who knows? Weirdos. Yeah, they are weirdos.
I think I'm about like a year behind on One Piece, and I'm going to be picking it up again once my semester ends.
All right.
I forgot the heal. Shit.
Oh yeah, that actually reminds me. Another problem with like when you're trying to be faithful is like, okay, you have to translate like attack names, for example. They're not always going to be in English.
And it's like, you gotta keep in mind that any kind of wordplay is obviously not gonna work.
You know, so you're not gonna do like Gomu Gomu no, something like that. That you're not gonna get that in an English dub.
I especially hate it when fan translators like do that. Like, they try to be too literal and the joke is just lost. This is why...
Well, in some cases I can understand it. But other times I will see like there was a My Hero Academia scanlation that what the guy would try to do is that he would also bring in like his proposed localized names, even though he never actually used them.
Yeah, in that situation I can understand. Like if they don't have an official localized name, you gotta improvise.
Yeah, so like there's a shapeshifter character in My Hero Academia, and the guy's attempted localization name was Ivan Garbowski.
Argan Garbowski, is that what you said?
No. Aiden or Aiden Garbowski.
Aiden Garbowski.
As in Idon Garbs.
Idon Garbs, okay.
No, Idon Garbs.
Idon Garbs.
Because she's a shapeshifter.
Idon Garbs. Oh, I get it.
And then like All Might, because he was the 8th person to have One for All The name that he gave him was like Octavius
All right.
Yeah.
because he's the eighth person. Octo.
All right, I get it.
So, but then at the same time, you can't go ahead and give them those names because the thing takes place in Japan.
I remember when that was like a trend with like anime where they would change the names to like English equivalents or whatever.
Yeah. they did that with
Sailor Moon
too.
was actually pretty good with that in its original dub. They actually got they actually considered like the original name and the meanings for some of them. The only one they didn't change was Hotaru, Sailor Saturn. Like Ami became Amy, and then Ray just got a spelling change, and then Minako became Mina because sometimes she's also referred to as Mina a lot. I never understood why they changed Sailor Jupiter's name to Lita, though. That's the only one I didn't get. I just know that Makoto would often be referred to as Mako.
Weird.
So that would be one reason why.
I know like stuff like Pokemon, Digimon, Yokai, even Yokai Watch does that. And to be fair, it makes sense because all the monsters and whatnot have like names of what their appearance are or what their abilities are or whatever.
And then what they would do for certain Digimon, like if they had like there's like okay, do you remember Gatomon's Japanese name?
No, I don't.
It's Tailmon.
Tailmon?
Yeah, like a tail.
Yeah.
And so I noticed that it was a common convention for them is that if it had like an English word, they would basically use like a Spanish word instead.
Yeah, like
And-
Gatomon is another way to say cat.
Yeah, like Wolfmon became Lobomon.
I mean, to be fair, tail is like too ambiguous because there's many animals with tails, so it's like if you call it like Tailmon, what is it referring to? Is it referring to like a lizard tail, a squirrel tail, a cat tail? What? Gato
Yes.
is more specific.
And then it was always interesting, though, that for a number of cases, they actually did not change the name. Like when you had like Skull Satamon, that's meant to be like Skull Satan. I'm surprised you guys got away with that one.
That is surprising.
And then you had like Adu Kenimon, which actually it took me years to figure out what I think that was meant to be. Was meant to be like arachnid.
Yeah, the name is kind of similar.
Arukeni. Yeah. In fact, let me check. Yeah, her name is Arachnimon. Adukenimon. Yeah. They just basically use like the Japanese for it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
When you get the chance, look up like the Yokai Watch names. Several of them are actually kind of clever.
All right.
To be honest, I've been kind of interested in Yokai Watch recently because I don't know. Like I have a friend that's interested in Yokai Watch too and talks about it all the time, and it kind of makes me curious. And it's like it has like weird designs for monsters and stuff like that, which is what I usually like with these type of games. Like, to be honest, like I said, I don't normally like conventional stuff because it's like, a sheep is a sheep, but like some sort of weird wall like dragon thing, yeah, that's more interesting to talk about.
I don't know. I mean, you got Wooloo.
Yeah, but Wooloo is just a sheep. I mean, there's not much you could talk about.
It rolls to get around.
And I keep missing with Cross Chop. Come on. Come on! There we go. Do some decent damage at least. Oh god, whenever I see Shift Gear, I kind of get a little nervous. Scary face. Okay, thank you. Get out of here. level ups, good. Electric Terrain. That's actually a decent move. I'll get rid of Charge. Wild Charge! That charge is wild, boy! That charge is wild, boy! And he's out
Bro,
of...
Charge is wildin'.
Oh, come on! Really? God, I want to teach this thing close combat because I am sick of missing that move.
Wait, Hop is out of Pokemon?
Hop? No, I didn't say Hop was a Pokemon.
No.
No, Hop was out.
Yeah, Hop is out of Pokemon, yeah.
I thought he would have more.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I guess they want to keep a limit on it, to be fair.
Probably because otherwise you could just win in a battle of attrition. If he had 6 Pokemon as well.
Oh, I guess.
Discharge! Okay, we beat Shilbert and Squidward. Younger brother. I did it. We won. We really won.
Surely this must be some kind of mistake. Why didn't you say, younger brother?
Still, you teamed up. Hey, it was 2 versus 2. That's pretty fair to me.
Okay, so here's what I'm just thinking is... Did they literally just fight like in a pocket dimension?
Yeah, they never really explained like how like fighting in a building like this causes no collateral damage. You know, it's funny because Black and White actually brings that up. Because you like the very first battle, it causes collateral damage to your own bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I think it's like the only time in the entire franchise they actually bring that up. Oh, it's a little trick. We deceived you.
I don't think I'll need any sugar in my tea later. Well, I'm just not looking at their laughs like...
I wouldn't be surprised if they ended most of the sentences with some snarky laugh.
Oh! Maybe I'm imagining like a noble woman laugh, like the stereotypical one you would find in an anime or something.
It was necessary for the plant. Is this Ada Wong?
These plants take a great deal of care, but they all seem to be flourishing. No, I want to talk to Sonya.
No, I want to talk to the plants.
I mean,
that happened with me too.
I mean, to be fair, they're decent plants.
It's a good plant.
Oh, look, someone made really nice figures of Marnie and Morpeko.
Wait, hang on, who?
Marnie.
The girl rival from Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh no, the other one.
Morpeko, the bootleg Pikachu of the region.
Don't you mean Monokuma?
Yeah.
You know, it would actually be a hell of a twist if it turns out that Fighter Pass 5, because of all the alleged deconfirms, it's Monokuma.
That would be weirdly appropriate.
Yeah.
So wait, would that mean that his final smash is actually Junko's execution?
Oh man.
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
Let's just put it this way: it's almost impossible to talk about Danganronpa without spoiling everything.
All right.
Yeah, it's like I know the general premise of like the character.
And let's just say that first off, all the games are on PC.
Yeah.
And they're basically like these really dark, like visual novel type games, like Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, I'm aware that they get pretty dark.
Especially Ultra Despair Girls. Because a recurring theme in that game is various forms of child abuse.
Oh man.
It is. For one character, it's amazing this game actually got to be rated M. Because it's that bad.
I don't think I can stomach those kind of games.
let's just put it this way. I don't think you could stomach Ultra Despair Girls for just one specific scene. Do you would you like to see adults having their corpses turned into puppets?
No.
Exactly.
Anyway, time to fight more gym leaders. I think, anyway. Yeah. Let's fight the gym. Let's fight the ghost one. All right. This is gonna be easy.
Let's see here.
Oh, you came to help me? Yeah. How's things looking? The people all got out. I'm the gym leader. I'll bow the Dynamax Pokemon. Nice! And what's the opponent? It's Dusknoir.
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 Ooh.
Okay, what does this one do to children?
It's kind of like the Pokemon equivalent of the Grim Reaper, where it takes like your soul and guides it to the underworld. I think that's what it is. Wait, it's just me? Alright. Come on, hit me. Max Hailstorm. Oh wait, this ignores Protect?
Yep. Dynamax moves can go through Protect.
Oh, so it's similar to like Z moves.
Uh-huh.
And it didn't activate Obstruct either, so alright, fine. I'll go for the kill.
But
The kill.
wow, that was a pretty weak attack.
I'm assuming it's similar to Z moves where you receive 25% of the full power. Then again, I'm assuming that thing has like Ice Punch or something like that.
Yes, we were talking about the Dangol Rampa.
Alright, that's does some decent damage at least.
Max Dankness.
Oh, what's this? Max Hailstorm. It's just gonna spam this, huh? Wow, this thing is so weak.
Oh wow, the Crash trilogy is $20 on PC.
Yeah, if you want to get the Crash games, do it. They're great.
Oh no, I have them.
Like
I haven't gotten Spyro yet. I'm waiting for Christmas.
Right. I got Spyro games recently, and I'm kind of more mixed on the remakes compared to the Crash ones. I love the Crash remakes, but the Spyro ones, they do a lot more literal changes, and I'm not a fan of all of them. Like, I'm a fan of some, but not others. Like, I
know everybody loved the redesigns of the dragons.
Yeah, they did, but I'm talking more like game mechanics and stuff like that, because I swear some stuff feels a bit too off. Like gliding, for example. I don't know what it is about gliding, but I swear it's like they nerf it or something, because there's a lot of cases where I died just because I missed by a hair. And I don't remember that happening in the original PlayStation versions. So it gives me the impression that they nerfed it or something.
No, you know what I think it is? They did this with the Crash trilogy. Is that they basically kind of used a lot of the movement and such for Crash 3 and for 2 and 3, and it was applied to Crash 1.
Now, it's like I know they do the same thing. Like every game has like a universal control scheme, but it still feels slightly off in some areas. Like, just general movement and whatnot is fine, but it's like specific things like gliding that doesn't feel quite right. And it's very hard to explain. Like, if you never played the Spyro games, it sounds like I'm talking out of my ass, but...
No, I understand where you're coming from, because I remember that was one critique of the Crash 1 remake, is that some of it was just because it uses the Crash 3 system for controlling him and all that it doesn't quite work.
I think that it's more so, in that case, it's like a level design problem, because Crash 1 puts a lot of emphasis on, like jumping...
Very precise platforming.
Yeah, and it's like, you can't rush that game compared to, like, 2 and 3.
Hey, let's see if Sophia is here.
Hey, it's Bede. The elite fairy-type dream leader? Oh, shut up. About the elite or whatever. Ah, he's still a prick as usual.
Hey, Big.
Josh, did you seriously?
Merry Christmas.
Oh, I really can't afford anything this year to give out other than like I gave like Raph and I gave her Voye stuff.
It's okay. I wanted to do this.
Oh. Okay, this is a bit different. Apparently, we're not fighting a Dynamax Pokemon?
You're welcome. I'm enjoying the game, so I'm pretty sure you will too.
Okay, I was expecting like another Dynamax battle, but no, we're fighting Bede again.
Let's see here. Library.
Mawile. Mawile.
I feel like this battle against B.
Honestly, I just can't help but think that he looks like B. Arthur.
Yeah, he kind of does.
No, he looks like a mix of Nagito and B. Arthur.
Should I stay in and stomach an Iron Head or switch out? I think I'll switch out.
In about 10 minutes or so, I'm going to have to get off because I got to start studying for my marking exam.
That's
even though
fine.
It's,
That's
even though
fine.
it's on like 10%. Tomorrow I might go see Frozen 2. I heard that the soundtrack was actually pretty good.
Okay.
I've heard like mixed things about that movie.
Same, but like I said, I heard that the music though was generally agreed to be better.
Oh, so since you went to school today, you don't have to go tomorrow?
What do you mean?
Oh,
I didn't go to school today.
oh, never mind.
No, so today I had to go to a community college to take the Amazon Web Services test. You have to pick a location to do it, and there's only certain places that let you take it.
Ah, so that's what you did.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow is classes. I don't know how many classes. I know it's going to be at least one for the marketing exam. I don't know about my 12 o'clock because nobody knows of that class. Nobody does.
Oh.
And then Thursday, I have 2 classes, at least a 12 o'clock class, and then the management exam at 3. And I'm really hoping I'll be done with 3 out of 4 classes this week. If I can get that, I'll be satisfied.
All right. Good luck with all that.
Critical hit, nice. Man, even with electric terrain and critical hit, that did less damage than I was expecting.
Well, I would imagine that Gardevoir probably has a high special defense.
It does, but its HP is low too. I would not recommend using a Gardevoir in the same way as like a Blissey or something like that. Like, it can take special attacks, but it's not a dedicated wall.
It's like you're better off using a Snorlax or a Blissey. Honestly, there's one thing that this game has made me do is that it's constantly made me question like my party lineup.
Yeah, it's like the same situation with me. Like I
'Cause
know,
you're not even sure if you want to do it or not.
Whoa!
Yeah, especially when you take into account your team and stuff.
Yeah, like I'm looking to get like Toxtricity. I'm wondering when he shows up.
You can get a Toxel in like the daycare, but it's like level 1, so you're gonna have to grind up a bit.
I probably won't mind that too badly.
You can actually get an egg of Toxel in Route 5's nursery.
No, you flat out get the baby, not the egg. Like, you
Oh,
saw...
let me ask you this: do you get to kick the baby?
No.
Don't kick the baby. Kick the baby.
Yeah, don't kick the baby.
I just remembered. I actually sent out some Pokemon. So let me see the results of those.
Oh, you sent out Pokemon for, like, trading?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get a shiny legendary or something?
No, I didn't know anything about that.
What is this, Rapidash? Pony! Smart Strike. Oh! Okay. Oh, it lived? No, I'm not stomaching this. Fuck that. Have I ever mentioned that unicorns are actually very dangerous?
Holy shit!
Wow.
Oh yeah, no. You know the reason why the Ponytail line in this game is a psychic type, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
You know, there's mythologies about unicorns, like, being able to cure poison on the touch, so it's appropriate that they're psychic type, and why they're...
Yeah, like most people would have thought that by design this would have been a fairy type, but no, because if it was a fairy type, then it wouldn't work because poison beats fairy.
Why do I keep missing Rock Splash? God!
Psycho cut. I will tell you this: if I end up running into a pony, Athena.
Right, it's like, you know, and it's like, unicorns are actually not that... You know how unicorns these days are depicted as, like, these fluffy sweethearts and whatnot? No, in, like, legends and stuff like that, they're actually very dangerous. Like, they'll quickly gorge your eye, they'll gorge your body with, like, their horn. Like, they are very dangerous. Which is why you hear legends of, like, people using virgin maidens to, like, lure them out and hunt them down. Because they will fuck you up if you just glare at them. Like I said, fairies are assholes.
Yep.
Still got a ways to go. Time to kick some ice. I'm gonna be a dick and use Miracle. Oh, shit.
I feel like this battle is filler, but I guess it gives some good closer to Bede.
I mean, it also breaks up the monotony of doing Dynamax battles. Okay, come on, hit me. Come on.
That's nice too.
Come on, hit me. Okay, it's just gonna keep spamming Calm Mind. I hate it when that happens. Like, all the times I want the AI to be stupid, they don't do it. And I'm afraid to switch out, too, because I'm gonna probably get hit by Psychic or something.
Is Obstagoon still okay?
Yeah, but it's also weak to Fairy, too, remember.
No, but the problem is that chances are Hatterene also probably has fairy type.
Like Dazzling Gleam.
Oh yeah.
Mystical Fire.
It's dazzling.
Okay, thanks. I was not expecting this.
If it weren't for the fairy typing, I was gonna say that switching to a dog type would be safe.
And I fainted anyway. That was pointless.
Well, I gotta go. See you guys later.
See you later, Big.
Yeah. Okay, that was really pointless. I was thinking, oh shit, I'm gonna destroy this Hatterene, but then I remembered, oh shit, hail. No, I'm not bullshitting. Go for the Woodhammer. Just beat the girl. There. Beat the little alien.
Give her the hat of discipline.
And Bede is defeated. Must be some mistake. I mean, I'm the one who's the gym leader. Yeah, just because you're a gym leader doesn't mean you're invincible, pal. As the champion, it's painful to admit, but I come to realize a few of my weaknesses. Beagle, what fairy types can do. Man, it's so weird that Beat's not an asshole. Now, that's what I call a perfectly pink Pokemon battle. Thanks, Opal. Beat still found his own way to crash the Champion Cup. He may be unbearable at times, or really most of all the times, but he's a fierce trainer. He takes things seriously. He takes things seriously and he looks like a ball of cotton candy.
Yeah. The mixing of light pink and light blue always makes me think of cotton candy.
Or like gumballs. Like cotton candy or gumballs.
That too.
Kind of reminds me of like a gumball ice cream. It's like, have you ever had that stuff? It's like pink and it's like a light blue and pink ice cream. It's got this similar sweetness to like, you know, gumballs.
I don't think I have that before, but I do remember ice cream bars with gumballs in the middle.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like the gumball popsicle things. You know, it's like based on a character and they have like a goofy like gumball face to them.
Yeah, like SpongeBob and Sonic.
Oh yeah, Sonic is an infamous one. It's like, it's basically become legend at this point. Oh yeah, have you heard that there's like official figures based on the SpongeBob popsicle? And they're exactly what you think of. They're like all melted and stuff like that. Like they like took the concept and just rolled with it.
Wow.
You gotta see those figures when you get the chance. It's like really funny. Anyway, time to fight. Anyway, time to see Melanie.
I'm gonna look at one right now.
I forget what they're specifically called, but yeah, it's like these figures based on the SpongeBob popsicle. And they're all melted, and one of them has like one eyeball.
Found it. Wow.
Get to safety. Hello, Melanie. Not to be helped. Oh, it's you three. I was a little into things and didn't notice right away, I'm afraid. Everyone can relax. Yeah, relax. In massive air quotes. Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
And what is this Pokemon? Frostlass. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting fight. I don't get why no one is helping me, but alright.
I would have liked to have teamed up with Melanie.
Yeah, it's like they just stopped doing that for no apparent reason. And I gotta fight everything myself. It's like, thanks, guys. Max Phantasm. You're literally chucking everything at me. You just chucked a chair at me. This is some WWE shit.
Yeah.
The battlefield got all weird. What is it gonna do? Shadow Ball. Really? Max Starfall. And it's down.
Ooh, way to hang in there, Wish.
Bye, Frostlass. Is everyone feeling alright? Yeah. Yeah, all on your own. Where the hell were you? I do? Grin wider than a meow. Shut your gob. Have a copy of my lead card. Thank you.
Hey, can we take a look at Melanie's rare card? I haven't seen it yet.
Alright. I think that's the one with Gordy. Let me... Lead cards. Album. Where's the rare one? Oh, it's in order by recent. Here it is, Melanie. Flip card. Melanie wanted Gordy to take over the gym leader of Chichester, while Gordy wanted to dedicate himself to rock-type Pokemon. The Pokemon battles between the two ended up dividing the whole town. Ever since the day Melanie and Gordy hardly ever see each other. Oh, that's kind of sad. That being said, Melanie supposedly managed to become the first member of Gordy's fan club. Gordy seems to have conflict expression in the photo get-together, but then again, that may just be one's imagination. Yeah, he looks kind of annoyed. It's like, yeah, it's kind of typical with, like, son-mother dynamics. It's like, the mother wants to be affectionate, but the son is kind of annoyed.
Yeah.
I get that. It's like, you try to want to present yourself as, like, professional and mature and stuff like that, but your mother says something kind of embarrassing. And I know she doesn't mean to, but it's still kind of annoying.
Yeah. Nice picture, though.
I do like the lead cards because they provide an extra bit of context, which is always nice. I think that's the only time you meet Gordy in Shield version. I don't think you meet B at all.
I guess not.
Like, basically, B does not exist. Gordy at least makes a cameo. Anyway, next gym battle. Let's go. Okay. The dragon one.
Yeah, we don't have to do the dark type one since they don't have a power spot.
How convenient. Nice timing, you lot. This team is about to reach, just about reached its limit. There's simply too many Dynamax Pokemon running wild in there. He wishes star power is being used for some evil purpose. Yeah, these guys just like making things giant. Let's leave it to us. An unbeatable team. They say that, and then I'm gonna fight solo. Especially you, Piers. The way you battled me in the Champion Cup, you really had my Dynamax Pokemon up against the wall. Okay, so this is a double battle. Which is appropriate considering the gym battle itself.
Uh-huh.
Haxorus. I hope this thing doesn't have like a steel move or poison move or something. Mold breaker. Break the mold. I'm not gonna risk anything. Just go for the kill. Okay. I knew it! I knew it! I knew that was gonna happen, but hopefully this kills. Yep, one hit KO.
Good.
Bye, Haxorus. And that should be the last one, I think. I think I'd better snap a quick one to remember this victory by. He didn't even hold up the phone. Little cheapskate. Give me a ring if things should go to pot again. Is to pot an actual phrasing?
If things go to pot, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard it outside of this.
I'm guessing that's more of a UK thing. Like, I don't hear that in, like, typical, like, at my work or anything like that. Oh, to see him sorted out. We didn't miss any, did we? Catch those sword and shield weirdos. Supposed to look into where the two might be. Beep, beep, beep. Property gets me, Sonya. Called it! I like how the two are just the sword and shield weirdos. Like, they're not even name dropped.
Me too. The cool thing about you doing Hammerlock last is that you don't have to go far to catch up with Sonya.
Nope. I still gotta heal up a little bit, though. Oh. Wrong button. Yeah, just use a full restore. Why the hell not? I mean... Alright. No, talk to Sonya. Stop it! What? You back already? Hold on a minute. I think I'm almost got it. Yamp, yamp. Thanks, Yamper. Can it open? Oh, thank you, Yamper. I wish... We gotta pet the Yamper. Oh, that reminds me of that Twitter account. Can you pet the dog? You can't pet the dog in this game. 2 out of 10, it sucks.
Aww.
And you know what's the insulting? Your Pokemon is like, oh, no, it wants to be pet, and it's like, you can't. You can't pet the Pokemon, even though they beg to be petted. That's like the cruelest fate.
Yeah, I mean, we can pet our Pokemon in X and Y and Sun and Moon.
Anyway, Schubert. Pokemon Dynamax. All that lies and fake stories you all believe. We did it in order to expose the true nature of Zacian and Zamazenta. Save all of Galar. What a fool! Revered as the respected descendants of the real hero. It's all because you ruffians had to go and save Galar from Eternius, and that one went and wrote a whole book about it. These guys are basically like weird cultists. You know, like Satanists or something like that. That are like going after the quote-unquote truth. You said that the real heroes were Pokemon. You just carelessly changed history. We are. You dare say that our estimated ancestors were liars? You know, anyone can say that the descendants of the Knights. Like, I could say that right now, and it's like, you can't technically disprove me.
And here, I'm thinking they should show us some proof.
It's like one of those false truth things where you could say something and technically you can't disprove it.
Yeah.
Older brothers wrapping up their pursuit above. You think we'll get you away with this? Here we go again. How many times we get to teach her this lesson, old man?
Hopefully one more time.
One more time. At least I get an easy kill with this.
Am I the only one that thinks that it's disappointing they don't have their own battle theme?
It is kind of anticlimactic, but you could argue the same thing for the characters in general. It's like they just pop out of nowhere. I mean, I guess they want an excuse for you to catch the legendaries, but... Bronzong. Yeah, I was expecting some sort of, like, epic battle theme to complement the last battle. You know what I mean? But no.
Yeah.
By the way, you can't use hypnosis. Ha! Oh, but you can use light screen, of course. This is still going to do some decent damage, at least. Extra sensory.
Bronzong is one of those weird Pokemon where it's either weak to ground or weak to fire, but it's always weak to dark types.
That wasn't always the case, but... Annoying little shit. Okay. I thought I was gonna go for the kill, you know, set up electric train, start wearing it down with discharge, but no. I had to use light screen. Just get out of here.
Ooh, good switching.
Yeah, that Bronzong couldn't do it much to me anyway. Phalanx.
Sealbird has a more defensive-oriented team, while... Wait, am I getting their names mixed up? And the other guy is more offensive.
I guess. I still gotta collect like a dozen of these Phalanx. Just shove them all in the camp and see what happens. And the last Pokemon is Klinklang. I know hard to lose, but we should enjoy this for a little longer. Isn't it the other way, pal? You're on your last Pokemon, and I can easily destroy you. Tarsha! Nope. No, just go for the Heat Crash. Wild Charge. That was a critical hit. Yeah, this is in the bag. Wild Charge. And Klinklang is down. Beautiful.
Well done.
Congratulations, you won. Oh, my noble Pokemon. And so I am defeated. We've driven them back. Now we can head up to the roof. And now we gotta fight the titular Pokemon.
I'll never get tired of his defeat pose.
Oh. What Pokemon? This one, I guess. Is that the sound effect for, like, the charging up sound effect from Dragon Ball Z? It sounds really similar. Zazian is in pain. True barbaric brutish nature, and reveal to us exactly who the false kings are. Yeah, it's not getting it. It's not taking any of your shit. Older brother. Don't attack me. Go into town and sow as much destruction as you can. Zazian is a legendary Pokemon. Catching it, think again. Hate to admit it, I think it's gotta be you, Paprika. I'll keep everyone else safe down there, so you don't have to worry about a thing. You'll focus on calming down Zazian. Okay, so I fight the sword legendary, not the shield one.
It doesn't sound like the Dragon Ball charge sound effect to me.
It sounds very similar.
I'd recognize it more if it sounded like what you hear in Dragon Ball Fighters.
Sacred Sword. Oh, this is gonna hurt a bit. So, do I have to KO this thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Ironhead. Alright. This thing is a fairy type, I believe, so... Yeah, that's the tricky thing. It's like, I got nothing that can comfortably beat this thing. I guess my best strategy is to revive my Rillaboom. Crunch. Okay, gotta go for the kill. Just hope it doesn't randomly crit me. Woodhammer! Alright. Is it KO? I think. No. Shit. Ironhead. Oh, I survived. Looks like I might cry. And go for the pity kill. Alright.
Oh man.
Okay. Let's calm down at least. Zamazenta. But where's Zamazenta? There it is. Zamazenta? Rough. Woof. Zamazenta. And it's gone.
Okay, the way Zacian turns around, that reminds me of a Star Wars character turning around in Star Wars 3.
Yeah, I'll fully admit that was a bit lazy. They could have at least altered the animation a little bit so it had, like, more weight to it.
Yeah, someone actually showed me that before I got to see it myself, and I was like, That is so laughable.
Don't hurt my older brother. Wait! Oh man, Paprika's dead serious. That is the face of pure terror. Zamazenta stares into your eyes.
Okay, I can't take that serious with the glasses.
Yeah.
But it
Zam-
is nice to see the Avatar looking serious about this.
As expected, as the champion, you took complete control of the situation. Plus, this looks like the Pokemon is waiting for you. Yeah, let me heal up my team a little bit. I'm kind of tempted to just cheese it and use the Master Ball, but at the same time, I might save that for something else. I'm not sure yet.
Save it for a shiny Gigantamax form Pokemon.
Yeah, I get you.
Time to catch yourself a dog.
Yeah, I'm just worried about KOing it. I'll save.
I have not accidentally knocked out the Pokemon, but this could be like past games where you get a second chance to catch it.
Yeah, I get it. It's like, if you mess up, you get, like, the option to try again later. Might be a similar case here, but I'm just gonna play it safe anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't hurt.
I know this thing is a fighting type, so... But it's probably still has an Iron Head, so I'm not gonna use my Hatterena. Oh, this is interesting. Has an intense look in its eyes. Okay. Slash. What? Screech should really have better accuracy. Again?
Wow, it's Sword.
Wow. That was terrible. That's it, I'm putting the monkey in the box. Come on, just one Screech, please. At least I can actually hurt this thing a little bit now. I got nothing that can safely switch into this thing. Try paralyzing it at least. Okay, revive my Rillaboom because it's pretty much the only thing that in my team that can sponge hits. Oh no, am I out of I'm out of max revives. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
I got normal revives at least. See if I can actually outspeed this thing now.
The Great Zamazenta, and it has Slash. Okay?
This is my best move, unfortunately. Iron... Oh, come on! Don't miss. I like how Screech has the same sound effect as it does in, like, the Game Boy games.
Yeah, there are a few moves that have similar sound effects to the Game Boy games.
Now,
Like Psybeam and Psychic and Hyper Beam.
alright. Now don't KO. They shouldn't.
I'm a little behind, so I haven't seen what happened yet. Oh no!
I am kind of mad. Oh, you could just refight it again.
I had a feeling this would be the case.
I thought it was gonna be like you had to refight it later, but no. Oh my god. I was not expecting Woodhammer to do that much damage. I thought it was just gonna be the perfect amount, but maybe I rolled high.
Yeah, it must have been a high roll. Hey, are you thinking of leading with Petunia and just paralyzing it?
That's my strategy. Just go
Alright.
for the Thunder Wave immediately.
Okay, be right back.
Okay, try again. Ah. Has an intense look in its eye. Come on, Thunder Wave. Now just wear down with Discharge. That doesn't really do much, but... just wear it down. Get a little bit lucky with, like, crits or maybe. Crunch. Just wear it down. Nice and easy. Just... almost there. Go for the Ice Beam. Go for the Acid Armor. Try to sponge a hit, maybe.
Ooh. Hopefully you catch it before the hail knocks it out.
This is actually pretty perfect. Now I just gotta start chucking the balls. No, not the Master Ball. The Ultra Ball. Nope. Hopefully the hail stops by the time... I think the hail's gonna stop before it dies.
Yeah, I think it will too.
1, 2, 3. Perfect! And there's the post game.
Nice.
This Pokemon slept for eons while it was forming a statue. It was asleep for so long people forgot that it ever existed. Send to the box. Got the rusted shield. Wow, brilliant! Seems like you've been recognized by real royalty. Ah. What a sublime battle. We were so preoccupied fussing over who the new king was, how terribly uncouth-like. Hey, you spiky head. Spiky head? Why should I go expecting those two to start learning some manners now? My younger brother and I will atone for our crimes. Please escort us to the appropriate place. Tone, what's with the posh, superior attitude? Oh, whatever. I understand why you became a champion. But please don't go calling me anymore. Seems like I'm only getting called out when you're in some sticky situation. And we got Pierre's card.
Cool.
Ask you to forgive me, but I'm truly sorry for deceiving you. But I rallied. Thank you. I ended up learning quite a bit. Come off. It was a bit more sarcastic than I thought it would. Do your best, Professor. Stop them from causing any harm. Zacian is okay. Beep, beep, beep. Rotom phone. Probably hot, I reckon. And it's hot. Whoa, hey, calm down. Oh man. Where are you? Was going wild and slumbering well, but I'm doing my best to keep it in check. I could sure use your help though. Get over here quick as you can, would you? Alright, so it's not quite over yet.
Yeah, we gotta make sure Hop is okay.
It's kind of appropriate that we're began the story at the Weld and now we're ending it.
Yeah, coming full circle.
Anyway, can I heal in this room? Can I heal in my own house? I think I can. There we go. That's what I thought. Do I have to fight it again? Hi, Professor. Okay, that's convenient.
Yeah, I like that.
Everything's alright. You don't have to lose control. You can manage this. I know you can. You're a true hero protected Galar region, after all. Bark. Got everything in control? See, I know you could do it, champ. You look a fright. You two made it. And yeah, well, I was just focused on trying to calm down Zacian, so... Rushing and trying to calm a legendary hero head on was an awful reckless. He looks happy now. The things were pretty dire at first. What, really? You sure about this? What does Zacian say? Now become my Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that's what that is it there anyway. Seriously? That's totally crazy. Really okay? Yeah, I think it's appropriate. And he got in a normal Pokeball. Alright.
He and Leon really are brothers.
Really are something. Still don't quite see anything like that in myself yet. But thanks for your help. I'm starting to. Paprika, I've got a favor to ask. Though I hate to look like I'm copying that posh jerk Bede, still, I want another battle against you. Start right here. And the Slithering Weld. Okay, I guess one more battle.
Want to put Zamazenta in your party and have a one-on-one with Zacian?
Sure. I guess I'll put away my minute trick for now. And I'll give it the shield. Where's that shield? So with the Russian shield, do I just give it to it?
Yeah, give it to Zamazenta.
Alright. What's its nature anyway? Just out of pure curiosity. Minus speed plus defense. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Alright. At least we're closing it off appropriately.
Uh-huh.
Double. Now, what's its moveset? Dauntless Shield. Slash, Crunch, Behemoth Bash, and Iron Defense. It has no fighting move. That kind of sucks. Has a steel move at least. And of course, this double is actually going to be a pain in the ass, I think.
Especially if it keeps using Con Guard.
Can I at least aim for a critical hit? That did nothing. Double Edge. That did nothing either, so we might be spamming this for a little bit. The issue is that Behemoth Blade doesn't have a lot of PP, so... The issue is that I don't want to jump into a double edge either. Let's try using Will-O-Wisp.
So Hop and Paprika are the new heroes of Galar. That's pretty cool.
By the way, double is level 69. Nice.
Nice.
Will-O-Wisp, let's go. Double Edge. Alright. This should do a decent amount of damage. Especially as Fluffy. Ah! Fucking hate full restore. It's really just spamming double edge, isn't it? Tar shot. This better do some decent damage at least. Heat Crash. Ah, that's much better. Come on, you stupid double. Or like dumb wool. It hit double kick the whole time. Really? Why were you spamming double edge? Oh, to be fair, double kick didn't do much either.
Oh, Hop.
Snorlax. Alright, Zamazenta's finally get some work in. Oh, it's a suppressed lead, but he's not the champion anymore. What my goal is now. Yeah, this Snorlax can't really touch me. Behemoth Bash! Hammer Arm. That did nothing. Pincurin. Nah, I'm good. You and Sonya followed your own paths. I was the only one left behind trying to catch up. Zing Zap. Recover. Hope for his defense drop at least.
Hopefully.
You know what? I'm gonna switch out. Strategy, screech it to death and then use Wet Hammer. This thing can't really do much to me, so I'm not worried. See, that did nothing. Yeah, keep using Recover. I'm gonna bash you in the with a hammer. You little pincushion. Butt face. Bye-bye. Inteleon. This thing probably has Ice Beam, doesn't it? I'm gonna risk it. Then I went across round saving Pokemon, and then I realized I could help other people. I swear to God, if this thing pulls Blizzard or something. Ice Beam. That's what I thought. This is actually a bit awkward. Let's see if I can at least wear this thing down. I don't think this thing can learn like Shadow Ball or anything like that, so I should be okay. Snipe Shot.
I think you're okay.
Still did hefty amount. me recover my Zamazenta. Snipe shot! That was a necessary sacrifice. Alright. Go for the crunch. Yes, Dauntless Shield, which is kind of pointless in this scenario. Snipe shot. I'm most worried about the Zacian. Carbonite. Alright, I don't have my Natric. That's... I can at least do some decent damage to Heavy Crash. Heat Crash.
Yeah, Ruby is a good option.
Blast! You really got me with this one, but battling you sure is fun. 69! Heat Crash should still do a decent amount of damage.
At this point, I feel like Hop has the most battles with you than any other rival.
At least he puts up a fight, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, and he mixes his team up to make things interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God damn it. Hopefully this at least KOs. Alright. Critical hit. Alright. Zacian, here we go. Mm-hmm. So, yeah! This is the end. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Let's find out.
Dogfight.
Wolf. Close oh shit!
Ooh.
Oh man, I was not expecting close combat. Well, fuck. No, not worth using height. Not... Oh, God. I think my best chance is to revive my Rillaboom and let its stomach in a hit. That's gonna require sacrificing my team, though. Like, I wanted to wear itself down with spamming close combat, and then I could just slam it with, like, Woodhammer or something. This is so awkward. Oh, wait. Upstruck. That's right. Come on, hit me.
That'll wear it down even more.
Oh, shit.
mean?
Oh. Okay, so using an item doesn't burn up protect turns. Okay, now I just gotta stomach a hit and I should be okay. I think this is the last Pokemon?
It is. You can do it, Cena.
Oh man, I gotta stomach this. Come on. Yo! This shit. Go for it. Yes!
Oh man!
Oh.
Wow, the effect of Pokemon Camp didn't take effect. Cena's amazing.
I like how my Vanillix was the only thing that survived that.
Wow.
That's our greatest champion for you. You really are strong, Babriga. But getting beat this time felt a bit different. May have lost, but I feel great. I think I found a dream of my own. So we can help other Pokemon that are in trouble, wherever they are. I think I want to become a Pokemon professor. I'm starting to think I might when we're going around to all the stadiums to help the Pokemon that were running out of control. I know I don't know enough about Pokemon yet, and I've got no experience with this sort of thing, but I think I'm going to study and learn a whole lot. So that it becomes that sort of professor that you, Paprika, and you, Sonia. Well, that sort you would be proud to know. I'm going to take a different path than you and Lee are taking, Paprika, but I'll still always think of you as my true rival. There's nothing I'd like better. Congratulations. We always be rivals, you and me. Two are so young and cute. I'm tearing up. Getting a wee peepee in your old age, eh? What? I've got all the books and data Pokemon you could ever want. Want to be professors and they oversee your studies. Only sure I can really be any help to you? I knew I've got a lot of work. Work's really been piling up since I lost my first assistant. Ah, fine.
This happened like an hour ago?
Wow, that did not last long. And I got Hop's rare lead card. Clap, 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 clap. Back and forth. What? Now, I'm really touched my heart. So we're in Silbit with Piers and even Lee? What are you doing here? No need for the noisemaker, young lady. I came to meet with the young Miss Paprika. They didn't get the chance to properly apologize yet. I'm here to keep an eye on them. They did technically descend from the original King of Galar, after all. Seems like you lot have been up to all sorts of things while I've been stuck in Rose Tower trying to take up care of the mess the chairman left behind. Two were force-spinning Pokemon Dynamax all over the place. For that we are truly sorry. Look at our sorriness. Only ourselves and brought harm to innocent Pokemon. We have truly caused a large amount of trouble. Yes, Paprika, you helped us even though we did those awful things. So worthy of the throne, you could say it's a Dynamax-sized amount of worthiness. To which do Zamazian and Zamazenta are the real royalty. Incorrect! We have abdicated the title to her. There are no other rules but Paprika. Now to look at you closely, you absolutely do have the air of a celebrity. Well, fancy that. I think you've grown on him, Paprika. Reluctantly, I'm afraid we too must go away. Our tour to apologize to those we've in trouble awaits. Goodbye! Don't run off on your own. Hop. Just so you know, I saw your Pokemon battle against Champion Paprika. Sure, I've gotten strong. You were so good I nearly sent out my Charizard without thinking, waiting to join you on the fun. Found your own path to walk and laugh. As your older brother, no, as your rival, you have my full support. I do? Bam! Oh, Leon gave you some pretty high praise. You look like the Meowth's got your tongue up. Zip it, Sonia, I do not. Alright, I guess we should get going, too. Then it's a race to see who can get back home first. And that's Pokemon Shield. Thanks for coming to the stream, everyone.
Oh, thank you for the stream. It was fun.
You're welcome. Later on, I'll do raids together.
All right.
All right, thanks. See ya,
You're
everyone.
welcome. See you later.